Yes, so we are live. So, hello everyone, welcome back to Geeks for Geeks. My name is Muskan Agarwal, and today we are here with yet another company of Jobathon. We have Ayushi with us today, who is going to discuss about various job openings at Vidhema Technologies. As you all must have already seen from the thumbnail as well as from the description of this video. I'll be starting with a webinar and I'm really excited to interact to Ayushi. But before that, can you please confirm me in the comment section? Just give me a thumbs up if I'm perfectly visible and audible. Yes. Also, meantime, like I'll be adding Ayushi to the stream in another 1 minute. So you can ask your friends to join the webinar as well. Just give me a thumbs up if I'm perfectly visible and audible, and I will be starting really soon. We have a lot of exciting opportunities at her company, and like stay till the end of the webinar and definitely it will help you a lot. Thank you, Rupen, for acknowledging. Thank you, Prajakta. Okay, I think we can add Ayushi to the stream now. A lot of people have confirmed that I'm perfectly visible and audible. Hi, Ayushi.
Hi, Muskan. So I guess everyone is here.
Yes. So
Yes.
we can start with the webinar, but before that, can you give the audience a brief introduction about yourself so that they connect with you better?
Okay, sure. So as you all know, my name is Ayushi Garg, and I had done BTech in electrical engineering in installation, and after that I pursued my engineering career in electrical only. And from past 3 years, I have been in HR field, and in Vidhima, I am working since like May 2022. It's been like 4 months, and working with this organization. And yeah, I am working here as an HR manager. Yes,
Okay,
that's all.
so talking about Vidhema Technologies, can you tell us what the company is all about? What does it do?
Yes. So, Vidhema Technologies is a software development company, and our primary focus is in providing promising software solutions to our through our vast and varied expertise across different IT domains. So, basically, we provide software solutions and web application development, mobile application developments, and so on. So, we use technologies like Magento, Mean, Word, Full Stack, and mobile application development in iOS, Flutter, and like Android. So this is like like we are headquarters in Singapore, and in India we have two offices. One is in Hyderabad, and another one is in Jaipur. So we started out in 2016. So right now we are like 70 plus employee strength, and we are planning to grow up to 120 plus by the end of this year. So yeah, this is like the small introduction of Vidhima Technologies.
I think that's a really great idea, and the rate at which you guys are growing is really amazing. Also, if I were
Thank
to
you.
ask you, what is the mission and vision of your company? Like, where do you see your company like 5 years from now, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. So, just give me 2 minutes. So, yeah. So, basically, our vision is to help all the enterprises achieve their business goals and drives to the positive results. And we aim to become successful service provider in the global marketplace through digital means, actually, and providing highly innovative services that will help in the growth of their business. Okay, and like our mission is like we don't aim to become a leader basically. So we are in the marketplace for our vision is to deliver highly satisfactory work values and affordable business solutions. So yeah, this is like the vision and mission we are achieving.
Okay, that is really great.
Yeah.
Also, as a startup, so every startup has its own problems, difficulties when you guys are starting up, right? So, what were some of the problems or difficulties that you guys faced when you were coming up with the Vidhima Technologies initially?
So see, basically, I'm not the right person to ask this question because I started out like it's been only 4 or 5 months since this company started. Like I started working with Vidhima, But see, the common problem I can see when we come up with an idea is like when we start like a startup. So first thing I think that team building, like we need to build the teams, like we need to onboard as much as resources we need to, and then this like how we will grow in the business, and then the COVID time comes. So like all these are will be the barriers we can say. But yeah, we are fortunate enough to cross all that hurdles.
Right. So I think these are some of the common problems that comes with every startup, and like with a proper
Exactly.
team, you can overcome all the problems. Right. Teamwork is really important in a startup.
Yes. See, if you have resources, you can like achieve all the goals you have.
Correct. Correct.
Yes.
Also, a company is about its employees, right? Like employees are the integral part of any company. So what are few of the values that you guys follow when you are looking out to hire people or students, or what kind of basically values does the employees at Vidhema Technologies follow?
So see, like an employee is a very important part for an organization, as they are the resources of the company. We can have the business, but business can't move forward without the employees. So our prime focus is that we can, as a company and as an organization, we can provide as much as the resources and as much as the like what they need, what employee can need, we can provide them, and we accept the same from the employee, like whatever they know, like what knowledge they have, they can like focus, they can do everything with that, and like meet the expectations of the company and of the work and of the project and everything. So yeah, this is the like prime thing. Like as a company, we can. So it's like it's like give and take. Like if company is a company also need to give everything what the employee is demanding, and as an employee can also give the same to the company.
Correct, correct. Like I've seen that being technically sound is good, but it is more important to fit into the company's culture and work with the team members that are there. So
Exactly, exactly. See,
that
like it's not about like how good you are in technical. It's also about your like working ethics, how you value adjust to the environment of the company, and how you can everything matters. Not only your technical knowledge, everything matters as a person and everything. Yeah.
correct, correct. Okay, so I can see that a lot of people who are watching this are freshers, like me, and maybe they are just fresh graduates. So, what will be your piece of advice to them when they are looking out to apply for job opportunities at Vidhema Technologies, or if they are applying for other companies? So, what is your piece of advice for freshers, basically?
So see, as a fresher, like I am in business, like in agile business from like past 3 years, and when freshers apply for the job, so I think they somehow they focus on everything. Like if they are working on a one technology, so they want to learn every each and every technology. So I think you need to start from like you need to slow down a little bit and come to a pace and focus on one or two things at a time, so that you can do good in one thing, and after that you can slowly achieve different things. So and also when you are applying to jobs, so you need to see all the company's profile also, like how they guys work and everything. So it's like your research matters basically. So not only in the technical terms, research of a company is very important. So you need to research for the company also and for the technologies you are working. And if you're like freshers and you don't know much about the technologies, so and the companies, so you need to first learn about the technologies you want to learn, like what's this technology will be in future, like what's its future and everything. And after that you need to apply it to the company, like you need to clear on your grounds, and after that you can be like applying for the company.
Correct. I 100% agree with you. Also, your point that you should master one, right? So instead of
Yes,
being average in 10 different things, you should be master in one. I think that will help
exactly,
in the long run.
exactly my point. Yeah.
Then, talking about the vacancies that most of the people are waiting for. So, can you
Mhm.
just tell us what are the vacancies that are there at Vidhima Technologies currently?
Yes, please. So, see, as I already told you, like we are in a startup, and so we are hiring for so many, like we have multiple job profiles, job vacancies, I can say. So, we are hiring for Magento developers, PHP developers, mean stack developers, mon stack developers, full stack developers, and in quality analysts, automation testers, we are hiring, and also we are hiring. If I come in like non-technical background, so we are hiring for business analysts and for sales like business development managers. We are hiring for Salesforce developers, Shopify developers, and .NET developers. So yeah, we are hiring for multiple vacancies.
Okay, that's quite a lot of vacancies. So I think there is something for everyone that they can apply for, right? From all domains,
Yes.
there are vacancies. So I think it's a
Yes.
really great opportunity, guys, who all are watching this. I think you should not miss it and register for the same, right? Okay.
Yes,
And
please.
can you elaborate a little bit on the hiring procedure? Like, what are the various online assessments that you will be taking and the number of interview rounds?
So see, it totally depends. First, they will get. Now, first, we screen the CV. So, guys, you need to make your CV as much as clear as possible. So, because CV is something like your first phase to an HR, right? So, you need to be very clear in CV. So first we screen the CV, and after the CV, and if we found the profile suitable for our the company's requirement, then the candidate will receive an HR call for the HR round. And in the HR round, we basically ask like what is their expectations, like the salary expectations, why they want to pursue, like basic HR questions, which we need to understand the basic scenario of the candidate, like how many projects they have worked on. Like if you guys are freshers, even though you are a freshers, but you must have worked on several projects, right? So, the projects you have been worked on, like what technologies you know, and according to the HR round, then we move forward to the technical round. So, in the case of freshers, we have only two rounds of interviews. For first round, it will be like a technical round. It is purely the technical round, and the last round will be somewhat like technical plus management round. In technical round, in case of the developers, so we can give them the queries, like the questions, and they need to solve it on the spot, like um, in the duration to the interview only. So yeah,
Okay.
and in case of like if someone have 1 or 2 years of experience, so we sometimes have 3 rounds of interview also. So yeah, this
Okay,
is
so
the
the
general
number of
process.
rounds can vary depending on the candidate. It's not fixed.
Exactly, exactly. So 2 rounds are the minimum they need to give.
Yes. Also, are there any online assessments involved, like coding rounds or something?
Yes, yes. So it's not like online assessment, but during the interview only, in the first round or second round, we can give them a question or like the coding questions. So they need to solve it during the interview only. So they can share their screen, and they can solve it at that point of time only.
Yes, yes, got it.
So maybe.
Also,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, continue.
So maybe there are some tasks. It totally depends on the candidate also. And like sometimes candidates' technical knowledge is very good, but we are not sure if they are practically sounds that much promising that they are sounding in in terms of technical knowledge, right? So in that case, we give tasks, like we can email them the task with the questions, and they can share their solution in the particular time. So yeah.
Okay, that is really great. Also, as you mentioned that resume is the first round, right? So
Yes.
before the candidate reaches to the interview rounds, resume selection is there. So can you
Yes.
give some tips or what do you expect in a resume when it comes, like, or some tips that a fresher should follow while they're making their resume?
Yes, please. So, see, in a CV, sometimes like what candidates do is like they write a lot, and sometimes they don't write anything, just the basic things they mention in the CV. So, you need to be very particular. Like, start with your education. Like, what is your your 10th, 12th, and the graduation and post graduation in some cases. So you can mention that like आपने कहाँ से किया exactly. And after that, you need to in case of freshers, because you guys don't have any experience like the working experience in any company. So you can mention trainings, internship if you have any, and you need to mention that. And apart from that, you can mention projects. If you have worked on any projects, you can mention your projects. If you have links for the projects, you can mention those links also, and some like one or two lines about the projects, like what the project is all about. And so yeah, this is the one or two things we are looking for. And you need to mention your location, like for location you are. And you don't need to like write a lot. Like in case of projects, people ask like people write around one para or two para for the project introduction. So it's not necessary, just one or two lines to be very precise in that particular point. And if you are an experienced person, if you worked in like if you had done an internship, or are you looking like you worked in any company. So, what were your roles and responsibilities in that internship or in the company? So, mention that also. So, it's give a clear perspective like what you were doing in your past life, so that we can judge you for our company, and accordingly we can proceed with your profile.
Right. Right. So I think these are really important points. Like people who are watching this should keep a note of it, because sometimes we do internships or make projects, but we're not able to convey to the HR of the company that what we have done, because we have not written it properly in the resume, right?
Yes.
So yes, you should keep all these points in mind. Correct. Also, one thing that has helped me, I would like to share that I used to get my resume reviewed by a lot of people, and then whatever feedback I used to get, I used to improve my resume. So I think that is something you can do. Like you can ask your friend to review your resume, and you can review their resume. So I think it will help a lot.
Exactly, because see, CV, like resume is one thing which is like the first impression of yours, because we don't know you as a person, like we don't know your name, from where are you, and anything we don't know. So CV or resume is one thing, is like what HR or like the interviewer will have your first impression, right? So be particular as you want and convey as much as possible. You want to like company should know, you want you to know like a company should know these things. So please mention all those things, but be particular in that area. Yeah.
I hope that the candidates who are watching this will keep all these points in mind. Uh, Now, the next thing is that you have partnered with Geeks for Geeks in this jobathon. Okay, so what kind of candidates are you expecting? Basically, what are your expectations out of this jobathon?
So see, I think you guys are all freshers. So and like I'm not expecting anything. Like you are good in your experience. You are experienced persons, and you have done a lot of work and everything. Just our expectations is like you are as much as hard worker, and you have that zeal to learn. Actually, we can train you. If you are not trained enough, then we can train you. But you need to have that zeal to learn. And also, yeah, this is the first thing and the like important thing we as a company know and wants. And also, we want employees to have long-term duration. Like if the if we train some freshers, then we need the same from the candidates or the employer also. Like they give their 100% to the company. So again, the hard work and the determination we want from the candidates. So yeah, this is. And in case of freshers, because they have their zeal to learn, and there is a lot of room to learn. So like in our partnership from Geeks to Geeks, our main thing and our prime focus is that the freshers we hire have zeal to learn, determination, and hard working, and also some yeah technical knowledge. And they have learned. They can give us a good yeah
Yeah, I
yeah
think what you mentioned is extremely correct. Like the student should have the zeal to learn, because technologies could be learned. Like we can learn
exactly.
eventually, but unless and until you don't have the passion for technology, you won't be able to do it. So I think the passion is what is more important than any textile, right?
Exactly. So you need to see what you are passionate about, and after that, you can apply or you can learn after that. You need to see your passion, and after that, you can learn about it.
Correct. So I've seen that a lot of times freshers think that they're not mastered in some particular technology, so they don't apply for jobs, right? But
Yes.
it isn't the case. You will become master once you start doing it, right? But even if you have a basic knowledge of it, you should start applying for jobs, and if you have the passion to learn that particular tech stack,
Exactly.
right?
See, I am also from an engineering background, and I am in management. So, in your career, it is not like important if you have done a certain, particularly if you are done BTech or like engineering. So it's not necessary you will be in engineering. You will end up in engineering only. So you need to see like what you are passionate about and what you are in good, in which sector you are in good. Not necessarily you are from CS background, so you will be developer. Maybe you can give your more output in some field. So you need to see like where you can give your 100% and what you are passionate about, and after that you can learn about the things.
Right.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned that with this jobathon, we are removing this branch barrier. Also, we are removing the college barrier because sometimes,
Yes.
earlier what used to happen is that only tier one college students used to get a lot of opportunities. But
Exactly.
with this jobathon, our main motive is to help the tier two or tier three college students who are not able to get good opportunities. So each and everyone is equal here, right? So what are your views on that? Do you think now students are getting the right opportunities and everyone is equal now?
Yes, exactly. So see, and I think if like we can before 5 or 6 years, BSc and BCA students, if I can say BSc and MSc students are not in engineering, like they are not developers. But right now, I am getting too much series who had done graduations and like BSc, MSc in science fields basically. So it's not what you have done as in graduation and in which college you are, and it's more important like how you learn and what you have learned. So these barriers, like from which colleges you are, if you are an IITM, it's not necessary because if you have done if you have done your graduation from a tier three or tier four colleges, but you are a very hardworking person and you had learned a lot, then what this is what we need as a organization. It's not like which college you are from and like which graduation you have done, what graduation you have done. We want like what you have learned. This is what important, and the determination you have, and how much you can learn and how much you can groom yourself to be in the particular field. Yeah.
Correct, correct. Because I could see a lot of questions where students were asking about the college barriers. So there is no college barrier at all. I think that is the motive of this jobathon. So anybody from any college can apply. Okay. So now these were the questions from my side. Now I would love to take the questions that are there from the audience. Okay.
Yes, please.
So Sandeep has asked that any vacancy for React JS developer.
Yes, we have. So see, I mentioned like mean stack developer and non stack developers we are hiring, but someone who knows React, Node, MongoDB, or like Angular, so they are more to welcome. So it's not like we are hiring on a state part. We are hiring for React or Node as well.
And Yogesh has asked that is there any percentage criteria, CGPA?
No, no. So see, we are not judging you on the part of like how well you have achieved in your college, like in your graduation or like your percentage in 10th, 12th. You just need to be like very clear what you have learned. Like in your interview, we will be like asking you the questions and everything, and we will judge you only on that part only. We are not judging you on the percentage basis.
Then there's a question from Ayushi that can 2022 batch apply?
Yes, yes, they can. Because you guys are freshers, so 2022 batches more than welcome. Yeah. You're not audible, Muskan.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I was on mute.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yes,
no problem.
so There's a question by Yogendra that is there any vacancy for full stack developers? So as we already mentioned that yes, there are.
Yes, yes, we have.
Okay. There are some questions on internship opportunities. So does your company give internships as well?
So, see, right now we are not giving any internship, but like maybe in like next 1 or 2 months, we will be starting our internship program. So after that, they can apply right now also. So like maybe I don't know, after 1 month we can approach them. So yeah, we can.
Okay. Also, what would be the work location of the work?
So see, we have two offices. One is in Hyderabad and another one is in Jaipur. So the work location for the developers, like for the engineering background, the location will be Jaipur, Rajasthan. And if someone wants to work in sales team like BD, BDM, and BA profile, so the location will be Hyderabad.
Is there any vacancy for computer vision engineer?
So no, there is no vacancy for computer vision engineer.
The question by Vishwajit that any vacancy for data science or ML engineer.
Not right now, but yeah, we are planning to have data science engineers in our company. So yeah, you can apply, and after some time, we can.
So now Yogesh has asked that what is the process of hiring. So we have already discussed this question, but if you would like to take it again.
Yes, yes, no problem. So the process of hiring is very simple. So just you need to work on your CV, and the first part will be the screening of the CV. And if your CV is suitable for the criteria of the company, and after that you will get a call from HR, and there will be a basic HR questions. And after that, if you are shortlisted in HR round, then there will be two rounds of technical rounds, and if there might be sometimes we have 3 rounds of interview, but 2 rounds of interview will be there. And if you get selected, then you will get a call from HR, and we will negotiate on the terms of the salary. Yeah.
Then there's a question from Yashvi that will you guys offer remote work?
No, not right now, because see, we are in a startup, and we really want people to work in office. And for now, we are not providing any remote work. But sometimes we do provide some employees work from home, but that's in once in a while, but not like permanently work from home.
Yogesh has asked that is there any vacancy for Android developer?
So see, right now we are not having any vacancy for Android developer, but we do have vacancies for Flutter developer and iOS developer. If someone knows along with Android development, if someone knows Flutter and iOS, so they are more to welcome.
Then Abhishek has asked that can anyone apply who does not have a technical degree but a good technical knowledge?
Yes, yes, they can apply. If they have knowledge, they can.
Yes. Okay, I think that is a really good opportunity. So I've seen that a lot of companies, even Google, while hiring, they have removed this degree barrier at a lot of job openings I've seen. So this is the change that I'm seeing, which is really nice. Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I think I've taken all the relevant questions. I'm just going through the questions once again. If you guys have any more questions, please put it in the comment section below. Also, later on, once this webinar ends, if you guys still have any other question, we'll be putting the email ID as well as Ayushi's LinkedIn in the description box below. You can contact her later on as well. Okay. Then there is one question that any vacancy for UI UX designers.
So, see, right now we are not hiring for UI UX designer, but like we have a web designing team, so you guys can apply, and you never know when we can hire for that. Right now we are not, but yeah, in coming future we definitely can.
Correct. I think these were all the questions. So we can conclude this webinar. Thank you so much, Ayushi, for coming to Geeks for Geeks, and I hope you get a lot of good candidates through this jobathon.
Thank you.
So yes, and like, do you want to give any last tips for the people who are planning to submit their resumes, or who will have their resumes at who will have their interviews at Vidhema Technologies?
So see, there is no tip. Don't think too much, and please be who you are, and give interviews as transparent as you can, and be very particular, and have that zeal to work, and your determination will help you in future, not with Udima in every company. So please be very transparent and clear with what you want to do in your life.
Correct. Also, thank you so much, guys, for staying till the end and asking your questions. As I already mentioned, we'll be putting down the LinkedIn profiles in the description box below. You can contact her later on as well. With this, we can end the webinar. Thank you so much, Ayushi. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I'll
you,
see you
Muskan.
guys in the next webinar. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, guys, for staying till the end. Yes, I'll see you in the next webinar with another amazing opportunity. Till then, bye.